Raptors are well represented, Greg, in this one. And all that experience on the court adds to the intrigue.
Yeah, and it should.
A different look for Miami. Max Strus is checked in for Love. Hero comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Pirtle. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. Money's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Anunoby subbed in for Trent. So for Toronto right now, Young out there with Money. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Achua. And it's Anunoby in at the shooting guard. Here's Money. From outside, off the mark. The Heat trail by 5. Now, Strus. His last outing, 16 points for him. 1:51 left in the first quarter.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Here's Money, defended by Strus. Clock at 4. Here's Anunoby. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Butler against Young. Here's Vincent. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And Miami making a change here. Martin's checked in. There's Hero with a 3. Connects from three-point range.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Here's Money, defended by Strus. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Money. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round, but clearly his team believed in him, and the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
VanVleet, right side. 19 seconds left to play in the first. And the basket by Money.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now, Hero. He's covered closely.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Money. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Max Strus. And it's Love in at the 5. Here's Hero. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Lets it go from deep, and that's good for 3 points. Nice shot from Money. Money's got the lead up to 14 now for Toronto. Strus in the corner. Outside for Martin. Lots of room. Again, the miss by the Heat.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Now, here's Strus. Covered by Barnes. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Now a timeout called by Miami. With teams still figuring out rotations, Brent, at this point of the season, many players are unsure about their status in the lineup.
Yeah, if you're not a veteran team or a team that's been together for a lot of years, Kevin, this is about battling for minutes to show you're capable of handling that responsibility, and that mentality is important to the coaching staff. So you got to be ready. You got to be prepared for those minutes. You got to produce.
Oladipo finds Lowry. Left side, Love. Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Kevin Love. Porter's checked in for Toronto. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Miami no good on that time either.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And the Heat making a change here. Vincent's checked in.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Money. Lays it up and banks it in. Money's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Vincent. And again, it's the Heat missing. And the Raptors with possession. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Here's Money. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, the game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Outside Butler. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Achua comes in for Pirtle, and it's Young in for Otto Porter Jr.
Yeah, easy call.
The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. Miami's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter.